This is Ruth Guthrie presenting a module on supply chain management. This illustration from Weiland, Wallenberg, and Marcus via Wikipedia illustrates why we call it the supply chain. It looks like a chain link fence, right? Many suppliers, wholesalers, retailers, and customers are all linked together, forming a chain where a product gets to the customer. Supply chain management seeks to optimize information flows between all activities in the supply chain in order to improve effectiveness and increase profit. Here's an example to walk you through a simple supply chain. Suppose I own a company that sells dollhouses, DH Designs. I have a design for a series of dollhouses that I need to find parts for, get labeling for, and instructions for assembly and packaging for shipment. I sell these houses to online hobby websites, and they in turn sell them to their customers. Those are my external distributors. To get materials for the dollhouses, I send my designs to a chop shop that has a nice flat way of cutting things up so that it will ship flat for me. They get supplies from a lumber company, and that company gets raw materials from somewhere else. Another supplier sends me the labeling and the instructions for assembling the dollhouses that I include with my packaging when I ship the dollhouses. I also need special packaging to ship my dollhouses, which another supplier brings me. All of these companies are involved in the physical flow of materials, represented here by my blue arrows. Physical materials flow through the supply chain to the customers. But they're also involved in an information flow represented by the orange arrows. Purchase orders, bill payment, design specifications, etc. are all information items that flow through the chain, and the information connects everyone in both directions. Two more additions to the previous picture are upstream and downstream integration. Downstream refers to the information flows moving toward the customer. Upstream refers to the information flows moving towards the supplier. The goal of SCM systems are to move products along as quickly, efficiently, and cheaply as possible. Supply chain activities are often divided into 5 major areas. Plan the product to market. How will you meet the demands of the customers? Source, supplier selection. What suppliers are you going to use to develop the product? Make, manufacturing or assembling the product, measuring your quality, production, and productivity. Deliver, or logistics, getting your product to your customer. And then returns, managing the return of defective or excess products from customers. Benefits of supply chain management include reduced cost, minimized delays, increased profitability. You can also sometimes create a switching cost for those of people who do business with you because they'll be so tied into your supply chain that they can't switch to another vendor. Possibly you can reduce the bargaining power of suppliers or buyers, again, by having a very integrated supply chain. Challenges of SCM. Cost and complexity are big challenges for implementing SCM. It can be very expensive to implement and maintain. Talent. You may have trouble finding people with the right skills to run SCM effectively. Risk management. Many companies lack metrics to assess SCM's effectiveness and risk. Quiz time. If my company provides tax return preparation, are my clients upstream or downstream? Downstream. What are the 5 activities in SCM? Plan, source, make, deliver, and return.